fight.
Turn their mics down a second, alright? This is true, take a picture of mine. Look at these guys are out of control.
20 seconds.
Thank you for the couch. I'll be really soft. Jameson. John Michael are talking loudly. Laughing.
Celine Dion, Oh Holy Night.
95.9 The Fish. How do you come out of something so soft like Celine Dion and Oh Holy Night? Big Wave Dave here. We're at Calvery Church, Santa Ana. For our Christmas concert. Mike's chair is here. Come on, wait, come on, guys! Johnny Diaz, Jesse Anderson, and some guys that are really, really soft-spoken and have really soft music. Kutless. Yeah! John Micah and James joins us here from the band Kutless, and guys, dudes, we love having you here for Christmas. Thank you.
Thanks for having us, Dave.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas. I like your hat. You're very festive.
The Santa hat?
Yes.
You know, I was wearing my Kangol, and someone said that isn't real Christmassy. Hold on. Keep it going.
Well, the Kangol is...
Okay, there's the Kangol.
My black Kangol?
Yeah, it's not as Christmassy
It's
as
not
the
Christmassy.
Santa
It's
hat.
not festive.
Yeah.
It's very gangsta.
Now, if you had a red scarf, you might be able to get away with it.
Yeah? Well, I have my brown scarf, and so anyway, the Christmas Santa hat. Thank you very much, guys.
Right.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
Well, it's radio, so they can't see it.
That's why I'm painting
So,
the picture.
Yeah, exactly. We had to paint the picture for them. Right.
Tell me about, you know, this is your very first Christmas CD, am I correct? Your first album?
You
Yes.
are correct.
Yes, it's technically an EP because
Yes.
it has 6 songs on it. Unless you get it from Walmart, and then it has 10 songs on it.
Right.
I still haven't seen one of those yet.
Yeah, Walmart called dibs on a very special version. They wouldn't even let us have them.
Yeah.
That's a true story, by
We
the way.
don't have 'em.
I normally make things up. We were just talking about this before the break, but I'm not making this up. Walmart wouldn't let us have any.
Hold on a second. Wait,
What?
time out.
Okay.
You're the band.
Yes.
Yeah.
You recorded 10 songs, probably in the hot summer,
Yeah.
and Walmart won't give you a disc that has 10 songs on it that you recorded in
We
the
could
studio.
go buy it.
Yeah, we're allowed to go buy it.
That's right. You can go buy your own album. That's right. You can get
Yeah.
the six
Yeah.
songs.
Well, it's got 6 Christmas songs and then 4 kind of special re-release songs for some other features.
Right.
You know. So it's
So the
fun.
pitch for Walmart is you go get those 10 songs CD at Walmart and you get a whole bunch of goodies on it too.
Get some extra.
Yep.
Yeah. Get some
And you
extra
save 100 kittens. That's not true. That was back to the making things up.
Okay.
Yep. No kittens are saved by purchasing our CD at Walmart.
But we still love felines.
But nor were they harmed.
Well,
And nor
I
were they
don't-
harmed in the making of the
No,
CD.
none are harmed.
So,
That's certainly true.
When it comes to the Christmas, did you guys have a favorite Christmas song growing up? You know, one song that you heard over and over again and just were like, wow, we need to record this on the CD. John Micah, you first,
Okay,
James
okay.
second. I know he's going to make something up. So I want to hear the truth first, John Micah.
This is. I'm going to be honest here, and I have to say it's you know, it's going to really show the roots here a little bit. But I grew up every Christmas. The one CD that always was in the rotation in my house was the Amy Grant Christmas record. And so actually on our Christmas EP, we covered one of those songs, Breath of Heaven, and we've redone it in our own style a little bit, changed it up a little bit, but very much because that was you know, a song that we enjoyed and loved and grew up listening to, and so now we have it on our record as well as the Amy Grant record to
No,
spin
and you got
every Christmas.
May I say that I am a huge fan of the Amy Grant Breath of Heaven. It's my favorite song, and everyone listening to The Fish, if you've listened to The Fish for any time, you know that every year I make that very clear, as Breath of Heaven is my favorite Christmas song just because of the message and everything.
Yeah.
You guys, I mean, I don't take it sensitively that you guys actually recorded this thing. I mean, I'm like, okay,
It
I
was
don't know.
hard,
I hope they did a
honestly.
decent job with it.
Dude.
You blew it out of the water. It's
Thank
an
you.
amazing version.
Thank you.
very much.
Well, and when we started working on it, we were like, okay, the Amy Grant version is epic. Like, she's got like a full orchestra on there. So we're like, either we can go hire the London Symphony, or we can take it a different direction, because we're not going to out-epic Amy Grant on that song.
Yes,
No,
there is no out-epicing.
But the whole band
Miss
essence you
Grant.
got on that, it
Yeah,
has the
so we-
Kutless vibe, and you did a magnificent
Yeah,
job.
we just tried to
Thanks very
take it
much.
a different direction and modernize it a little bit, make it sound, you know, like what
Cutlass would be.
Yeah, like Cutlass would be and modernized music. You know, I mean, because that was still, I mean, that was in the 80s that record came out.
Right.
So, you know, you're looking at 20, almost 30 years probably.
What about you, James? What's your favorite Christmas?
Okay, so this isn't a made-up story. I hate that I have to clarify that each time, but I guess I...
You do it to yourself.
So, you guys remember the Muppet Christmas movie? The Muppets, the Christmas movie? Yeah, it's a good one. And you guys remember that little teeny rabbit who's sitting outside the Marley's doorstep, and he's singing that song "Good King Wenceslas"?
See, nobody remembers
see,
that.
All of you remember it, of course. What you guys listening on the radio couldn't hear was all the cheering just now. It was massive. My ears hurt. So, "Good King Wenceslas," I have no idea what the song's about, but I've always liked that song because it's real cute. And that's real, that's true. I love that little rabbit.
Perfect. That's excellent. It's a family Christmas here, presented by Azusa Pacific University, and Cutlass has James has a profound story about a rabbit, about a song that he doesn't know what it means.
It's a puppet rabbit.
That's awesome. Guys, I just want you to know from all of us here in Southern California, our fish audience just loves Cutlass, loves your band, loves what your heart, where you stand.
Thank you.
The music and the passion that you have, and you're real and you're authentic, and we know that. So we thank you for being part of our Christmas, and just any thoughts about your family and your Christmas and anything that just was real special to you as we get ready for our Christmas concert with you tonight?
Boy, we're really excited about this year in particular. We've been on a Christmas tour. We actually just flew in yesterday from Nashville. We're flying out on a red-eye flight tonight. We have a show in Florida we got to get to, so it's pretty close to here. But but once we wrap up this Christmas tour, we're going to go home on December 20th, I believe, and then we're going to be home all the way through New Year's, which is the first time since we've started this band that we're going to be home for New Year's. Normally we fly out on the 26th, the day after Christmas, and just jet out and start doing shows again. So I'm super excited to actually spend kind of that whole holiday season, I guess.
Yeah.
We're on the late end of it on the front side, but on the back side, we're going to get to hang out with our families, and then we only have one show in January, so we're going to lay low for a month.
Yep.
Much needed time to recuperate. But I'm looking forward to Christmas Eve service at church and all those things. But I guess the one thing about Christmas time that I've got two kids now. I have a 7-year-old and a 2-year-old, and as I just instruct my kids and lead my family in this, I'm just constantly reminded of what a hopeless holiday Christmas would be if Christ is not at the center of it.
Yeah.
When you look at all of the things around, man, you can get lost in the shopping mall and all the lights and all the festivities, but it's incredibly surface level. It's amazing how when you really dive into that and you look for happiness and contentment in those things, you're just like, man, it's just like something's missing. It just is not doing it for me. And I love Christmas time. I love the lights. I love the trees. I'm from Oregon, where 39% of everybody's Christmas trees in this country come from. Literally, we can... Okay, can I tell you a quick story about our Christmas tree? Sorry, do we have time? So we went out to this Christmas tree farm and chopped down a Christmas tree where this old farmer was just sitting out there with his barn door.
My dad.
It was amazing, and he had this Christmas tree shaker. I've never seen this before, but he puts the Christmas tree on it and it shakes the whole tree. It looks like the tree's doing a dance, and I'm holding it, and so my wife starts filming it because everyone's cracking up. It looked like I was dancing with a Christmas tree, but it sheds all the needles, which is great, and then he puts it in this. He had this big giant funnel they use, like, have you guys seen the big funnels they use for spreading like fertilizer and stuff on
fertilizer?
On,
good
like,
choice.
Large.
Good word choice.
I know what you mean.
On large fields, this giant funnel. He chopped his funnel in half and then used it as a Christmas tree funnel and winched the tree through this funnel, through this netting bag, so the tree was all nice and tight. We threw it in the back of the truck and drove it home, and there was no pine needles, and it was nice and tight in a little thing. I cut the netting off, and the tree blossomed out. It was amazing.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, it was
and no
almost
needles,
Griswold.
Less needles in the house.
Yeah. So anyways, all that to say, before I got sidetracked, I really think Christ is what we need to be focused on this season as families, for mothers and fathers. Man, make sure your kids know, make sure your family knows to be focused on Jesus Christ, the most perfect and wonderful gift that we could ever have. That's the reason for the season. That'll bring joy and contentment and happiness, and make sure you focus on that.
Cutlass, everybody. Merry Christmas to you guys.